Tristan Thompson.
Tristan Thompson. I'm ashamed. He was the first black man to cheat in the history of ever.
That was wild. He was drugged.
That was wild.
He was drugged.
I think he was drunk.
He was drugged.
I really do think he was drunk.
He was taking advantage.
But he still did it.
It don't make sense.
And he's not.
He did it against his will.
He did it in October. Why are we hearing about this the day before she has the baby? Because somebody is back there with the puppet strings.
Come
finessing.
on, you know.
Somebody back there
Chris
finessing.
is the master. Chris is a master puppeteer, bro. Chris don't play that. You can't play with the Kardashians like that. They control the narrative.
I don't even
At
feel
all
comfortable
times.
talking about it, to be honest, because they're going to strike this video, cancel the page, all of that.
This is no. I don't have anything bad to say about them. I'm just saying they control the narrative, and once you hit that peak in your life, in society, in the world as a whole, dude, you're good.
But it's crazy how you can finesse the world off of no talent.
Facts. That's wild.
And that's to show you sometimes it's not all about talent.
What the hell is it about if it's not about talent?
Sometimes it's about status. Sometimes it's about clout. And we say no talent,
but how do you get clout?
They don't have a traditional talent. That's why we say no talent.
Okay, so what's their talent?
You know, we say no talent.
What's the Kardashian talent?
They
Except
might
for Kendall.
not.
She has a talent. She's actually.
All right, so here's the thing. Here's
talent.
the thing. Here's the thing. We say no talent because these people they're not soccer players and ball players and this and that, or musicians or stuff like that.
Cut to the point where you tell us their talent.
But really and truly, I think they're masters at creating a narrative for themselves.
I'm still waiting on you to say their talent.
In the traditional sense, no, they don't have a talent.
In whatever sense, what's their talent?
Bro, are they constantly making money? Yeah. Are they constantly? They're probably one of the most media savvy family of all time.
That's not.
No, in the traditional sense. In the traditional sense, it's not a talent. But how do you stay relevant in the media all the time with, per se, no talent?
I would say the timing. And I would say how dumb we are as people.
As consumers.
Yeah. I agree completely.
Because at the same time, like, they have family drama just like my aunts, uncles, and cousins. Why don't we got a TV show?
Y'all made them famous. Not us. Y'all made them
I ain't gonna say that either.
I am.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I have seen a couple of seasons of the Kardashians. So I ain't gonna stunt.
Alright.
There's nothing wrong with watching the Kardashians.
I mean, I guess there's an appeal to it. Like, I like watching other people's dramas too. Like, I get why people like watching like Basketball Wives or like the Real Lives of whatever.
I don't really watch that. But
I mean, like, just in general, like, you can watch other people's drama and like,
all I'm saying is
much on yours and stuff like that.
we can't name
Y'all made it famous.
a family that's better with media than their family.
Chris's husband was a lawyer on the OJ case.
Yeah.
And then from there, since the OJ case was so popular, they became popular. And then the whole sex tape.
And then, like, the sex tape, and what? The sex tape, in our eyes, for the most part, we see it as negative. But she took that negative situation and she spun it.
I'm still waiting for you to say talent.
You know, no, bro, there is a reason why people like Kris Jenner get hired, you know, off of what she could do. Cause
who the hell is like Kris Jenner?
I'll give her, she has the talent of manipulation and stuff like that. And what about Khloe, Courtney?
It's a lot of stuff behind the scenes.
But they invest though.
I'm not jacking that manipulation is a talent. I'm not jacking that.
I'm not jacking
lot of
that.
stuff
Manipulation is not a talent. It's deceiving.
It's something. It's stupid stuff as small as
the talent to deceive somebody. It's pretty powerful.
And I don't think it's a talent. I don't think.
If you already have, all right, check this out. If you already got 4.5 million followers and you tweet something like, "I'm gonna be at the store right across the street from my house. This is my address. This is the store's address," and a whole bunch of people show up there, that's a talent, because that's manipulation.
Nah, the ability to time certain events and plan accordingly.
So the ability to use common sense.
But that's the only. I'll give that to Kris Jenner.
The ability to use common sense.
Kris Kardashian. I don't.
But,
the ability to use common sense.
People don't have it.
Watch this.
Hey, I know Tristan Thompson's cheating. We got this footage, and I caught the
So
paparazzi on
plan
the
accordingly so this works to our advantage.
His
I'm
girlfriend's
not-
having a baby. What do I do for people to know that? Oh, I
Put
got
out a
this
cheating
footage.
scandal prior to the birth of the child.
That's
Attention to the
talented.
family.
Like that's talent. You could have. It's
I
Kris
mean,
Jenner. She could have
look,
tweeted.
look.
She could have flat out been like, "Yo,
Which one is better?
Chloe's in
Which
labor."
Which one is more eye catching?
Either
There's a
one.
scandal
If you got
behind it.
4 point, if you got millions of
if it's-
followers,
bro.
you
All
could have said.
right. This is how I'll end that.
If you have millions of followers, she could have been like, "Yo, these
Yeah.
new shoes make my feet hurt." And everybody be like, "What shoes is those? What brand is those?" Oh, Chloe's having a baby. Oh my god!
But not everybody.
Nah, but it's not. How is that
Lot
gonna
of
bring
people-
direct hit to Chloe having a baby? How much more personal and direct you could get from the man she is actually having a baby for cheating?
Man's cheated months before the baby was born.
And
though.
that's what I'm saying. When you're able to time stuff and put it out right there and put it out in that personal of a sense or release it in that personal of a sense, then no, it's not a talent, but it's something. We don't know what it is.
I think it's just them being manipulative.
Can
and I'm not saying
manipulate
it's a talent.
certain events to work in your favor. Kudos to you.
The only thing that gets me tight off that is that after the whole cheat thing happened and the baby was born, it was like, well, Chloe already forgave him because it happened in October. So what the hell you put the
But I
video
think,
out?
don't you think for the same? All right,
But they're
exactly.
still putting stuff out like, no, Chloe's planning on leaving Cleveland when the babies can travel. We don't care, bro.
People do. You may not, but a
You
lot of
may
people
not,
do.
but people care.
Literally, they could post anything the day before, and the world's like, "Oh my god,
Exactly.
what's coming?"
They're established. Everybody really cares about this family for some reason. Like I don't know why.
I'm not gonna knock
this
them.
family, but
Them
I
two,
don't.
think
I
is
don't
the
want to
hustle.
knock them,
And
but at
then
the
when-
same time, I don't want to say that they're talented.
they're already like high priority, high status, and then when something like that, like a scandal happens, it just thrust them up to the number one spot. There, the only thing.
But
people
out
care
of
about.
respect, their whole gig is scandal.
I know. That's why I said Chris is smart. Nobody else. I'll give her the manipulation is a talent thing.
I
know
don't
you
even want to
guys
say she's a
but
manipulator.
nobody
I
else
just want to say that she
has
uses common
talent
sense.
in that. I don't know, because if it was common sense, everybody would be doing this.
Everybody does do that.
She
Yeah,
does
why
it
is
well.
When you go to
She
things,
does it better
when
than
you go to
everybody
things,
else.
well, you've never had like your whole family getting together and then it's like your aunt and your other cousin talking trash about like your niece or your cousin. Like, look at little Charlotta over there.
Yeah, I
heard she was
find
doing this.
personal joy
Your
in
mom
doing
was
it.
never on the phone talking with her sister. Like,
personal joy in
It
observing.
ain't on a
Maybe
world
people-
scale.
Maybe people
They're just
like
doing that.
observe- Exactly.
they're doing the same thing your messy aunt, uncle, cousins do.
All right,
But
cool.
only difference is
But for some
They-
reason, I
Your
don't know. People
aunt
seem to care.
and your aunt and uncle and cousins ain't got that much skill to put it on a world scale.
they didn't have that much skill to put it on a world scale. They didn't want to do it.
Chris wanted to do it. That's enough.
All that happened was that,
high priority.
yo, honestly,
High
I'm
stat.
calling that one sheer luck.
Doing
I'm
what she
going to
does.
exclude
That
Kendall out of all of this because
No, yeah,
I like Kendall.
Yeah, I
she's
love
dead.
her.
Like she's dead on some like, yo, I'm not
She's
with the
very
plastic
talented.
surgery. I'm
I
gonna
respect she's
be a
very
model the
talented.
right way.
She's very talented.
But in terms of, I don't even want to hate on Kylie either because she finessed and did the whole lip kit joint. I don't want to hate on that because
I'm
like
not
at least
gonna
she's
hate
being
on
constructive.
any of the Kardashians.
I don't want to
What
hate on
Kylie
Khloe
did,
because
though,
she's funny. But
What
like,
Kylie did to me was a little bit shorthand. I love Kylie,
I'm not
but
gonna hate either.
it
Y'all
was
are
it was,
annoying, though.
and I'm not gonna hate on them. But what Kylie
No.
did was a little bit shorthand because how many actual, is she really that into makeup before she started putting out lip kits for how much money?
we don't know that.
No, she was, bro.
I don't think.
Are you
she
kidding
was
me,
either.
bro?
I don't know that.
How
I
many
think-
years did they have makeup artists? Was she making you? I'm talking. The reason why I'm saying this is because
She does have a
there are
YouTube
people,
channel. And she
yeah,
was putting
but
her
there are
videos
people
forward.
that's been doing this for years that actually know the history, that actually put in work on these platforms, and they have to struggle so hard to get home, to get on and get a contract to do a lip thing or whatever. But then you have a celebrity status and you remember that whole thing, like you going into a culture, you don't learn about it, you just take it and right? That's what she did in a way to me, right? and then she come in the industry and she put out these things for mad money, and it's just like, what? Like, he wasn't even a part of this industry for the longest time.
That's why
she has the footing. She could do that.
Yeah.
But you're saying that's a talent because that's manipulation.
She has the footing. She could put out. She could start. She could buy a Pizza Hut or put out her own type pizza, whatever. She could do whatever. She already has the footing.
I told you,
my guy, you just started this whole thing saying that it wasn't a traditional talent, but manipulation was their talent. And then you just explained how they manipulate.
I said manipulation was the talent. And
did you agree with that?
No,
you're not gonna
I
call
didn't say
it. No.
I said I don't know what I'm gonna call it. Yeah,
but all right,
I don't say I don't. I said I don't know what I'm.
So they got a talent.
If they have a talent, maybe not traditionally. But I think
it's a black and white yes or no question.
I think they have
a talent.
Yes, I think they have talent.
What is their talent?
I can't tell you that off the top of my head.
Yes, they do. I don't know.
They're not freaking superheroes. Like,
no, they're not.
Ain't none of them stepping into a booth, taking off their shirt, turning into Superman. Like their identity.
I bet you any money though. If one of them go into a booth and take off their shirt, what's gonna happen? It's gonna sell.
It depends on who's there to take the photo. Because if nobody's around to take the photo, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, if one of them go into a photo booth and take off their shirt, what's gonna happen?
They're gonna take the picture.
They're gonna take their shirt off.
They're gonna wait.
They're gonna make mad money, and it's gonna call mad attention, right?
First off, where the hell are you going? Where there's a photo booth? This is 2018.
If you or anybody you know around your family going to a photo booth and taking off their shirt,
and somebody's there to snap a photo of it,
like how much attention are they gonna get for
that?
themselves?
Facebook is gonna be lit. Because my aunt, uncle, cousins, all of them is going to be calling each other like, look at what Sharice just did. Oh my God. She had the nerve to put that on Facebook. Somebody's grandma going to call and be like, did you hear about Sharice? She was on the Facebook.
Is that going to generate millions of stream and money?
It could.
It will.
In the right hands. But I'm saying,
we're saying
Chris have this as, he says it's a talent.
I say it's a talent. So they don't have talent.
She has this thing, that thing of hers.
They have talent. No, they don't have talent. Chris has talent, in my opinion. Care about it.
Chris has talent. They don't have talent.
I really don't want to be a hater, but they make it so hard.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
I'm not gonna be a hater. I love the Kardashians.
By like talking about.
I feel like they're hustlers. They do
why they have so much.
I think they're one of those families that do whatever they gotta do to stay relevant and make money and make a living.
Doesn't every family do whatever they have to do to make a living?
Nah. Saying you would do whatever you gotta do, will you go make a sex tape right now just to
live?
Are y'all cut? It depends.
The type of lifestyle they live, they will do whatever.
It depends. Am I getting M's like Kim is getting M's for a tape?
I mean,
but did Kim know that she was gonna get M's like that?
You cannot think that you weren't gonna get M's if you put this tape out.
I'm pretty sure she didn't know she was gonna make millions like that.
Much.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, daughter of famous lawyer has sex tape. There in no way she's like, oh man, I'm gonna be broke and have a sex tape out.
How many people that was more famous than Kim made a sex tape before that? Did not make M's. A lot.
That did not make M's.
M's like that.
Who?
A lot.
Who?
A lot. Even what's her name? What's her name?
Paris Hilton had a TV shows off that. What do you mean?
There's a few people, bro.
Kim Kardashian started out as Paris Hilton's intern.
That is true.
Yeah, but it's. I know it's really like.
But to bring it back full circle, I guess it is a talent. We're the art of finesse.
Exactly.
The art of finesse. The art of
finesse. Manipulation and finesse.
I'm not gonna call that a talent. I'm gonna call them great artists.